Good morning everybody. I am Ramadevi working as a chemistry faculty in Target English Medium School at Part-1. Today I am going to discuss about this video for 9th class students. The chapter we have started a new chapter, that is atoms and molecules. What is our new chapter ma? Atoms and molecules. So for this, before we started the new chapter, that is atoms and molecules, we already tell to you the basic concepts of chemistry, valency of the element, how we find the valency electrons of the atom, and how we write a molecular formula of a compound. Those are very important according to our chapter. Now we have started atoms and molecules. Not only for this chapter, for 10th class and intermediate also, those two concepts are very, very important. You must be once rewind that one. You must be noted in your running notebook. Otherwise, if you lose those topics, you struggle a lot in future in the chemistry especially. So we have started the new chapter, atoms and molecules. So, introduction. Before going to this chapter, we shall see a small introduction about this one. So, what is meant by an atom? What is meant by an atom? What is the definition for the atom means? I already tell to you in number of time in normal or regular classes, and in these videos also I told number of time what is meant by an atom. So, the smallest particle in the world, which creates the large compounds is known as an atom. The smallest particle in the world which combines together to produce the large compounds is known as an atom. So the smallest particle, nothing but which cannot divide into further particles. This only smallest particle, and again this particle cannot divide into further particles. Smallest particle and cannot divide into further particles. Cannot divide into further particles. Is known as an atom. The smallest particle and cannot divide into further particles is known as an atom. Atom or element, both are similar definitions. Even atom or element, both are similar definitions. Atom means according to any compound we can say the smallest particle is an atom. But element means according to chemistry compounds only we can say the smallest particle is called an element. Are you understand? According to chemical compounds we can say element. According to any other substance also we can say it is the smallest particle and atom. You must be remember, element is also same definition. In the chemical compounds and cannot divide into further particles. Smallest particle in the chemical compounds and cannot divide it into further particles is known as an element. Is known as an element. So we have how many elements are there in the modern periodic table means more than 118 elements are there. More than one, not exactly. More than 118 elements are there. Not exactly. More than 118 elements are there in a modern periodic table. MPT means modern periodic table. What is MPT? Modern periodic table. So more than 180 elements are there in the modern periodic table. These elements are presented in the systematic order. That's why these elements are known as the elemental family or chemical family. These elements are presented in a systematic order. So these are called as elemental family or chemical family. Elemental family or chemical family. So we can observe one by one how many elements are presented. I will say more than 118 elements are presented. In out of that we need only 1 to 30 and remaining some elements. I already said to you 1 to 30 we must be needed. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. These are 1 to 10 and remaining from sodium to calcium, that is 11 to 20 and remaining from scandium to zinc. Okay, these are very important elements for especially for in this chapter atoms and molecules. Okay, you once you don't have any information about the elements means I will say orally, you will write in your notes. Hydrogen, that is the first element. Next, second element is helium. Third element is lithium. Fourth element is beryllium. Fifth element is boron. Sixth element is carbon. Seventh element is nitrogen. Eighth element is oxygen. Ninth element is fluorine. And 10th element is neon. 1 to 10. Okay. Next, 11th element is sodium. 12th element is magnesium. 13th element is aluminum. 14th element is silicon. 15th element is phosphorus. 16th element is sulfur. 17th element is chlorine. 18th element is argon. 19th element is potassium. 20th element is calcium. Then 21st element is scandium. 21 is scandium. 22 is titanium. 23 is vanadium. 24 is chromium. 25 is manganese. 26 is iron. 27 is cobalt. 28 is nickel. 29 is copper. Then 30 is zinc. Zn. The symbol of zinc is Zn. Not only these elements, some more elements you remember. I will write here the names of some more elements. 1 to 30 okay, but some more elements are also you needed. I will say some needed elements. Lead, symbol Pb. Mercury, symbol Hg. Bromine, symbol Br. Not bromine, bromine. Silver, symbol is Ag. Gold or Rm, symbol is Au. Iodine, symbol is I. Germanium, symbol is Ge. gallium, symbol is Ga. These are important one. Bismuth, Bi. Means these names are regularly we are listened in the higher classes. Sometimes in some areas these names are again and we are listened. That's why we remember these names and symbols also. It is very easy. It is very helpful in the higher classes or in the higher session. Radon, symbol is Rn. These types we regularly listen. That's why you remember these names and symbols are also. It is very helpful. Once again I say lead, Pb. That is plumbum is the Latin name. Later I will say what are Latin names. Mercury, hydrogen is the Latin name. Symbol is Hg. Bromine, symbol is Br. Silver, symbol is Ag. It is Argentinum. That is the Latin name. Gold or Arum. Arum is the Latin name. Symbol is Au. You remember Harum. Symbol is Au. Iodine. We iodize the salt. And the salt is there. That is the symbol I capital I. Germanium, Ge. Gallium, Ga. Bismuth, Bi. Radon, Rn. These are the important elements we are listened regularly in the higher classes especially. And some more elements if in any higher classes they are mentioned means some more elements I will say later. You give some gap here especially. Okay. Next, what is meant by atom and what is meant by element? We already studied that one. And now we are going to discuss about what is meant by a molecule. The combination of two or more than two types of elements. The combination of means when two or more than two types of elements are combined together or joined together to produce a molecule. To produce a molecule. Two or more than two types of elements. Types means either same or different elements. Either same means different types of elements. Two or more than two same or different types of elements. Same or different types of elements. Chemically joined together. Chemically joined together to produce a molecule. Are you understand? Yes. Two or more than two same or different types of elements are chemically joined together to produce a molecule. Chemically both are joined together to produce a molecule is nothing but a simple according to chemistry molecule means either two or more than two same or different types of elements are chemically joined together, not just joined together. Chemically joined together to produce a molecule or to produce a compound is known as a molecule. Examples are H2 is a molecule, O2, H2O, N2O, dinitrogen monoxide. CH4, methane. I will say molecule names: hydrogen molecule, oxygen molecule, water molecule, nitrogen oxide molecule, dinitrogen oxide molecule. Which oxide? Dinitrogen oxide. Next, methane. What is the name of this one? Methane, CH4 molecule, and etc. These are examples for the molecules. Two or more than two same or different types of elements are chemically joined together to produce a molecule. Here I give different types of molecules. Once see here H2, O2, H2O, N2O, CH4 and etc. These are examples for the molecules. Yes. This is about introduction. Now we are entered into the chapter. Our first topic is law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass. This is for lab activity is there. In next video I am going to explain about the lab activity. Now, who introduced the law of conservation of mass and what is meant by the law of conservation of mass, I will say. So, Sir Anthony Lavoisier. Sir Anthony Lavoisier is a very important scientist for the chemistry. That's why he is known as father of modern chemistry. Sir Anthony Lavoisier is also known as father of modern chemistry. Sir Anthony Lavoisier. He was also well known as father of modern chemistry. Who is the father of modern chemistry? Sir Anthony Lavoisier. He was also well known about the father of modern chemistry. And now he introduced the law of conservation of mass concept. Law of conservation of mass, a very important topic. Law of conservation of mass. Now I explain about what is the meaning of law of conservation of mass. Just definition I will write today, and tomorrow topic I explain the lab activity. Yes. What is the definition is the mass neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be changes from one form to another form. The mass neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be changes from one form to another form. Means, what is the exact definition means? The mass of chemical compounds is the same even though the chemical compounds are involved in the chemical reaction. Means the mass neither be created nor be destroyed. When the chemical compounds are involved in any chemical reaction, the products are formed in the different forms for the reactants. But the product's mass and the reactant's mass both are always equal. Are you understand? The reactant mass which are not participated before chemical reaction is always equal to the product's mass after involved in a chemical reaction to produce the products. Are you understand? So before chemical reaction, the mass of reactants is always equal to the after the chemical reaction to form the product's mass is always equal to the product's mass. So the reactant's mass is always equal to the product's mass. The mass neither be created nor be destroyed. It will changes from one form to another form. It will changes from one form to another form. Means here in the form of reactants, here in the form of products like that. Or otherwise, you will see another definition that is before chemical reaction, the mass of the reactants is equals to the after the chemical reaction, the mass of the products. The mass of the reactants is not involved in reaction. Before chemical reaction, the mass of the reactants is always equal to the after the chemical reaction. CR means chemical reaction. After the chemical reaction, the mass of the products. The mass of the products. So we can write easily. Mass of reactants is equals to mass of products. Mass of reactants is always equal to mass of products. Yes. MR means mass of reactants. MP means mass of product. Once again listen. This is our starting topic in the atoms and molecules. Sir Anthony Lavoisier is a famous scientist and also he well known about his father of modern chemistry. He introduced the concept of law of conservation of mass. Conservation of mass nothing but we cannot destroy the mass after the chemical reaction or before the chemical reaction. Okay, so the elements are the compounds which are readily involved in a chemical reaction having how much amount of mass. After involving in the chemical reaction also those that produce the products also having the same amount of mass. That's why we can say simply mass neither be created or nor be destroyed. It will changes from one form to another form but not it will lost it. So that's why you can say before chemical reaction the mass of reactants is always equal to the after the chemical reaction the mass of the products. The mass of the products. That's why simply for your remembrance I will write MR is equals to MP. MR nothing but mass of reactants. MP is mass of products. Mass of products. So for this topic tomorrow video we will continue based on a lab activity by taking a lab activity.